That's like probably a really, really good title screen. But greetings, viewers. It's I, Nick.
And it's me, Mark.
And welcome to Spookathon.
Ooh.
2024. And this is totally recorded around the correct time of Spookathon, which is October. And it's totally not in any way May.
Yeah, we kind of skipped Spookathon last year.
I mean, no. I mean, sort of, but not really, because we did Resident Evil around that time.
Yeah, but that wasn't special because we was already doing something.
Yeah, but we at least got a horror game in, which was Resident Evil. And speaking of Resident Evil, it's time to play another classic survival horror game. This one is a new indie game that came out in... Well, it originally came out in 2017, apparently, on Steam. But now it's here on consoles, which came out last year. Alisa, the developer's cut. This game is pretty cool. I like it. So, we are going to play and go after the true ending, which is the hardest ending to get, apparently. Which is the original ending of the game before they added the director's cut. The director's cut added 3 more endings and a bunch of other stuff. It was like a big, huge update. So, cause this is my first file. I ran through the game twice. I got 2 endings. I'm going after the last one, which is ending C+. We'll see all the endings like on YouTube or some shit when we beat the game, but we're going after the main ending, which really means is you're not allowed to play with a bunch of the fun stuff. But whatever. So the one thing I really by the way, so the developer did not want this in the game. Auto aim. So, if anyone who's played survival horror before, like Resident Evil and that stuff, you would know how important auto aim is, because trying to attack enemies in a 3D plane with tank controls is kind of hard to do. It was always meant to be in Resident Evil. They only took it out in Resident Evil 1 because they want people to stop renting games and they wanted to make the game harder in the American release. But it was always meant with auto aim in mind, because it will let you know where enemies are when you can't see them on screen, and all this blah, 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 blah. He didn't want that in the game, but then people were complaining, and then reviews were actually complaining about that. So he was like, fine, you can start off with auto aim on. But when you do that, you get less currency for certain enemies. It doesn't matter. Like, you get enough to beat the game. Especially the fact we're not going for any of the modifications for the true ending. We'll probably have enough money to get anything we need. So yeah, one of the modifications is auto aim, but you got to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're trying to go for the true ending, that means you have to go through the whole game without auto aim, and people be like, ugh. Oh my god, look at it. It's so beautiful. It's like a PlayStation game.
Stole important blueprints, and he got away. However, we were able to gather information.
He said people complained to him that he needed to have auto aim.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I don't want it in my game. Well, your game gonna do bad if it doesn't.
Yeah, because people complaining is one thing, but if reviewers are saying like, no, this game's kind of frustrating because it doesn't have auto aim, you're like, oh, god damn it, you gotta put it in now. Because the reviewer is gonna tell people it's bad, and then they won't buy it.
Alisa, the next stop is yours.
What the hell is wrong with that man?
What are you talking about?
He's smiling.
Well, more is like he has a toothpick in his mouth.
This was like, I was like, is he a doll too? That snuck on the train?
No.
I wish they put this on the PlayStation.
How can you play? You cannot play this on the PlayStation.
Too advanced.
Despite its aesthetic, yes, it's too advanced. We don't need the limitations of the PlayStation, we just need the aesthetic of the PlayStation. So, here's my first gripe with the game. You cannot control Alisa with the D-pad. You have to control her. Oh, which, by the way, I need to change the controls. Because I play with control type. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Run is hold L. And Y is hold. Yeah, no. Actually, it was actually fine. Type B, yeah, play with Type B. Yeah, you hold L run. All right. So, yeah, I play classic survival horror games using the D-pad with tank controls. I can't do that with my controller on the Switch. Someone complained about it. He says I might put it, patch it in, but that's like whenever he wants to do an actual patch for the game. He's already working on the sequel, so.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So it did well enough.
Yeah, because this one was a Kickstarter game, but now he's just flat out just making the sequel.
Cool.
So let's check Alisa's inventory. It's a professional life drawing of our target.
Kill that man.
The flare signal. It's a flare signal. Only use it in emergency situations to call for backup. We will never use these items for anything.
What? People actually will come?
We never use these items, so. But I've gotten used to the controls.
Kill that man.
I'm not that bothered by now that the 10 controls are with the stick, but I still vastly prefer it with the D-pad.
You found something? What is it?
Yeah, your partner?
Prince.
Yeah.
Someone must have passed here not so long ago. Let's check those houses further on the road. See if we can find more tracks.
I will also say this right now. The voice acting, for the most part, is fine. But unfortunately, whoever plays Alisa has a shitty fucking mic. It needs to get a better one. Like, you could obviously tell the differences in the quality of the mics between the cast and whoever plays Alisa.
She was not at a studio.
Well, I mean, a lot of voice actors don't do studios like that nowadays. They have their own little studio in their own house. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't run because you skip dialogue if you're running. So you have to walk. I forgot about that.
Let's check these houses. See if there is someone who lives here.
Hello?
Hello? Many dried up plants and the colorful clay pots in the window are blocking the view. God damn it.
Hello, I'm pregnant and I have your baby. Hello?
Hmm?
You definitely won't answer the door.
No response.
Because if you say it's the police, they definitely ain't answering the door. Girl Scout cookies?
No response. Because they don't like the cookies.
I got your favorite. Peanut butter and jelly.
No one here either. Maybe the very suspicious house over here. No.
How you feel if, like, villagers start coming out?
Same Resident Evil 4.
Oh, hello there. What brings you guys to these parts?
Sorry for bothering you, sir. We are looking for a man. He might have passed these parts. Have you seen a person like this?
Ah, yes. Very kind fella. He stayed here for a cup of tea and headed for the forest behind my house not so long ago.
You say he came in for a moment. Can we take a quick look around? It won't take long.
Of course. Come in.
So, are you the only one living around here? Where are all your neighbors?
Everyone went to work in the big cities, since factory work was on high demand and granted more work stability.
What about you? Why
A
did you
blonde
stay?
young girl wearing a red dress.
Oh,
There's a name under it.
I'm already too old for
Elise.
that.
The other woman is old and gray. Her face is covered in a black cloth.
Yes, exactly.
A bit creepy.
The doors have been shut tight
Remember this.
for quite a while now.
This will come up later.
So, what do you do during the journée?
Oh, just some reading, a bit of writing, or sometimes I go for a walk outside.
D'accord. I leave you to it then. Thank you for your time.
Can you tell these
We'll be
French? The random spiels of French in their language, even though we're speaking English.
That's weird though, because be like, this is strange. Why is he's the only one here?
He just explained it. Were you not paying attention? They all went off to the big city.
Yeah, but they need someone to watch him. He's old.
Well. Oh well.
It's an old man. He needs to be watched over. He could kill over and die.
Well, they left them. That means they don't care.
I wonder if the next game will be in the big city.
No, I already saw some footage. No, they're like going to like some castles and whatever, and like where some ruins and stuff.
Oh, no bright lights. Big city. That's where we got to go. Oh, God. Just switch camera angles, please.
More like, aren't you supposed to be talking? I remember there's dialogues when I was walking around.
After you ran,
Yeah, all the dialogue's cut off now forever.
now they awkwardly just walk.
If that's actually the case, then damn. Oh, my bad.
There was something moving? Woods? Or y'all stepped on stuff? Who's that? Mama? Mama?
I guess they're just not gonna talk. Okay.
Run!
We're just gonna move on.
Oh, we can talk.
Over there! It's him! Halt! Stop right there!
It's the leprechaun!
Let's get him!
It's the guy we're after.
We want our gold!
He has the blueprints. Get him.
How do you feel if they really went all this way to get a leprechaun and his gold?
Jan, what are you doing?
I swallowed my cure-dent!
Are you okay?
Oh, that's bad.
Go, Alisa! Don't let him s'échapper!
Here, use the rat signal in my backpack. Don't worry, I'll catch him.
Did he die?
Jean? No, he's fine. He swallowed his toothpick, remember?
I followed my toothpick. Why are you having the toothpick in your mouth while we're running?
I don't know. That's what Sean does.
Uh-huh. Come back, leprechaun! I need my gold!
So,
Oh, you will not have it! It's the Lucky Charms, man. We must capture him. Oh, if he start flying, it's like, yo, I'm really hot. What the fuck?
Where did he go?
What's going on? What kind of monsters?
so you can win this fight. Yeah, okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. So you can win this fight.
Just run around in circles.
If you do, you get a bunch of turn wheels out of it. And the audio aim is a little weird because it only really works when you're when you're close enough to the enemy.
For a second, I thought they made the audience laugh track after she's like, "Oh
No.
I was like, ah, ha, 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 ha.
No. I will fast forward through all that because y'all don't need to see that if I didn't succeed. Because no, I did not.
At least she didn't wake up like the girl from
Where am I?
or was it what's the survival horror game on the
What
PS2?
is this?
On the PS2. That's not very descriptive, Mark.
The very expensive game. The one with the girl and the dog.
Oh, shit, what was it called?
Something Grounds.
Haunted Grounds?
Yeah.
Haunting
So at
Grounds.
least she's not like I think she's like basically naked at first.
And a cloth, but I was more thinking of like Tormented Souls. She was just flat out naked.
Yeah,
And a tube in her mouth.
Just like I said, at least she has clothes on.
Okay, yep, that's right. Tutorials. Wait, hold up. Hold up. Let me turn that shit off. Thank you.
I don't like y'all telling me tips.
I already know how to play the damn game.
You offend me.
Yep, here's the Resident Evil moment.
Excuse me. I.
Oh, Gears.
Tooth wheels. Is it one of the monsters? It looks dead though. For one thing, I'm skipping through dialogues. I'm pretending I'm playing a new game plus. Let's actually read what this says. I only did what I was told, but the gun's a little gift from me. Welcome to your new home. Whoever handed me my gun
I don't want a new home. I want to go home.
wanted me to get out of here. Can you get the vibes out of this game? So our goal is to get the sword as fast as possible, because the sword is like the better weapon of the game. Because I'm not really a big fan of the guns. Like, they help, but they're not like amazing.
Hey, you! No, don't shoot! I can help you!
Who are you? What is this place?
My name is Paul, and this is the dollhouse.
The dollhouse?
No.
Really? What's going on here? And why am I wearing this dress?
Yes. Well,
I remember when I first saw
Don't help
when I
you with
walked
that.
by Nick's room and I saw it, I was like, what the fuck?
but if you can bring me some tooth wheels, like this one, I might be able to exchange them for some extra firepower.
Hey, don't fool me, puppet.
Tooth wheels or nothing.
Fine.
That's our merchant.
Yes. Also, you have to pay money to save. So,
Oh, that's Charlotte. She will take care of your possessions. Now, take a look inside.
okay. Well, there's nothing inside. I don't want to wear clothes anymore. I will tiptoe my way through the game.
I guess she's supposed to be wearing heels.
Yeah. But, you can play through like this, but you won't have any armor on, so, put it back on. You don't want to get booty blasted. Which, unfortunately, because we can't use any of the modifications for this playthrough, we won't see any of the super cool costumes.
Is it super cool or
I mean, you get, like, access to, like...
it's not Resident Evil 3 Jill, is it?
It's like 10 plus costumes in the game.
Because I remember when I see people mod Jill's costumes, I'm like, oh Jesus. I don't hear anything.
I do.
Go downstairs, man. Stop being scared.
The thing is, because I don't have my sword, it's much more annoying to fight these enemies.
And he's not coming. Go.
We need 12.
How the hell you shot it from? Okay, that's different. Definitely, if you was playing not, auto aim, you would not have shot him.
No, I still could have shot him. It's just because with auto aim or not, the game has like you look at the HUD. You see the orange on the HUD. That means you're aiming at the enemy. That lets you know if you can't see them.
Okay, that's actually pretty good.
So now we have enough to go get the sword.
So it's better to kill him with a sword and you get more money.
Yeah, because the sword doesn't require ammo. Well,
And auto aim.
Well, no, auto aim. Auto aim's on no matter what. I can turn it off, but I mean,
I would turn it off if I'm just using.
I'm not gonna keep constantly pressing start and then go into the menus for every single enemy I see, Mark.
But are you going to use your sword most of the time?
I mean, I still needed to turn my ass. Look, auto aim's important because I'm running away from the enemy. I need to turn around now. Oh, I'm hit. If I did auto aim, I go ready to ready a weapon. I already would have turned around already.
I like how you react. Like, do it again. Yeah. Oh shoot! But you're just a hand.
I study the blade.
Should have cut him.
All right. So this does have. If you press the reload button, she blocks. I think it's only tied to this weapon because there are other sword weapons. This one has like a revenge attack. So if you actually parry a move, if you immediately press the attack button, she'll do a stronger attack. So yeah. Bitch. Ow. Oh, fuck.
How's the other one not even noticing you? That thing looks like a cockroach. That's a puppet.
So let's show off the parrying.
You know that noise she makes when she died? Remember the Konami? The Konami video?
You gotta be more descriptive.
The one you did. The one that like when it was like the introduction.
Okay.
Remember when you did?
Oh, that says Animal Crossing sound effect.
Yeah, that's what I said. That sounds just like that when she died. When those things die. What's that?
Who knows?
Oh, is that just like
when you're running up here, you're like, we locked up Emerson. He went too far. Too many patients died from his mindless experiments. The worst of all, he called it fun. Now he can die here, alone, in his house of fun.
So everybody left.
I got a block.
Yeah, when I saw Nick playing this, I was like, cool, another survival horror game.
So in this first area, we need to go collect some fucking blocks. Open up the first door to the other area in the main hall.
Because I'm playing a survival horror game myself right now. Playing Resident Evil 4, an original. Yo, when I first started playing it, man, I was like, yo, it's so fucking stiff. The Nick's like, it always been stiff. I was like, shit. I guess I got spoiled from the remake.
Because I talked about that during the playthrough, and when I was on the Resident Evil 4 playthrough, you're like, nah, Nick, you're crazy. I'm like,
No, well, it's not as stiff anymore once when you I remember this puzzle.
It's actually not that hard when you actually know what you're supposed to be doing here.
Well, that's kind of how it is with any horror game. Once you know, it's easy.
Because you need this up here. You need those two things up here. And now we need this over here. Alright.
I did it.
Now we can go get the rest of the blocks. This room. Okay, it's this room.
The kitchen.
Oh, frame of advice. Some things you should examine twice. Just like that.
Because they might not get it right away. What the fuck is that? Uppercut! Are those things people?
Who knows?
Get away! But do you not want the,
Yeah, not with what we have right now. I mean, I can fight them, but I would prefer I have something more better weapons before taking that guy on. We don't need to fight him right now.
Does it give you more than usual?
I mean,
He's a big guy.
yeah, I guess that's the only time you ever fight that enemy.
He's the cook.
Ah, see these cinematic camera angles? They teach you to go over here. Because like, oh, look at that.
He's like, Nick, Nick's like, Mark, I like this. Why can not some of our horror games do this?
I don't look so well. I don't have to go to the toilet right now. So, if you had the makeup, you can go to those mirrors and you can put on the extra costumes. But of course, we don't have that.
Gotcha.
How many 2 floors do I have? 11? That's not enough.
I need more. What's her name?
No? The main character?
Yeah.
It's the title of the game, Mark. Lisa.
Lisa?
Alisa.
Alisa. Alisa ain't scared! Send more! Send more enemies! Send about 5.
We won't get to that yet, but...
Does the room do the thing?
Do what thing?
Hey! Help!
Mark, we were just in here.
Oh, but it looks like that. Looks like that's what would be in there. Fun!
Yes. A house of fun.
No, I should have put a K in there. House of fuck.